Well, hello internets, here we are with a little bit of a vlog. It's been a few days since I picked up the camera. Once again, there's a lot going on this summer. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, things are going good, setting up my new space. It's been a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a struggle at times, essentially fitting my whole life into a 9 by 12 or 9 by 9 or however big that room is. It's just big enough for a double bed width the one way and probably about 8 or 9 feet the other way, kind of a thing. So however that works out for measurements. I have been moving important items to the space, stuff that I can't live without to have at hand, stuff that I need for day-to-day survival, stuff that I need to continue making videos on YouTube, stuff that I need, whether it needs to stay warm, that can't freeze, or stuff that is of semi-value that I'd like to keep within sight. And on the other hand, I've been taking a few boxes out to storage. Like my tools are all out there now because there's no space in the room. I have a small tool set in the room for anything that pops up, and anything larger that I need. I'm only 20 minutes, half hour away from my main toolbox, so that's not that big of a deal to make a run out there the next day to get it. I have donated a lot of items to Goodwill. A lot of items sold, not as many as I wanted to, not for the amounts that I was hoping they would sell, but a lot of items sold, but a lot of items were left behind. I don't know what the difference is between selling things online or selling things in person at a yard sale, or the second-hand store or Goodwill you donate your items to sells your items that apparently were unsaleable online for more money than you were asking, and they sell there a lot faster than they ever did sell at when they were yours. So I'm not 100% sure what the difference with all that is. My dog has been doing okay in the socialization with their dog and their cat. Because my dog was raised around, or not raised necessarily, but been around cats for, what has it been, 8 or 10 of the last few years of her life. She's used to cats, especially the cat that I had that belonged to my ex at one time. The cat was a bit of a not very friendly, so the dog got used to not pestering the cat. And it's good to have another dog around, so because dogs are kind of pack animals and they don't do well isolated. And my dog is an older dog, like I said, and their dog is a fairly young dog that has a lot of energy, and sometimes my dog just needs to get away from their dog a bit and isolate itself from their dog's bouncy young energy. And hey, don't we all, right, when we're around people that are super energetic and we're kind of like half asleep or tired? Slowly been going through boxes. I try not to flood the space with too many boxes because it's quite a small area, and you get 6 or 8 boxes in there and you have no room to move. And I've been slowly going through boxes, putting things away, sorting out the good stuff from the storage stuff, from stuff I guess I really didn't need to pack, from stuff that I can do without, and filing them in the appropriate areas. There's still a few things I need to do. I need to buy some of those single storage drawer things for like towels and things like that. And maybe I'm finding that I need another storage type thing for my YouTube things, like my SD cards and my YouTube paperwork, because I don't have a desktop anymore that used to house that stuff, and I need to have it at hand, especially when I'm editing and uploading, but it doesn't need to be out at all times, kind of a deal. I've had to rebuy items to fit the smaller space. Like I mentioned there with the storage things, I've rebought a smaller folding table for a desktop. I've rebought or reacquired a smaller TV to use as a monitor. I do still have the big, whatever it is, 48-inch TV plus TV stand. It's a smart TV, and the only reason why I didn't get rid of it was, well, it's a good TV and they're expensive to replace, or else I would have downsized that TV and saved about 18 inches in my room space-wise, floor space-wise. I'm so glad that I liquidated the majority of my life again, because there's no way I would have been able to have fit everything into that little room, for starters. And with the time that I was given this time, or took this time around, I had lots of time to sell things, pack things, sort things, go through things, take things to Goodwill, take things to storage, take things to the garbage, rather than like I did in the house, which was just all in like a matter of a month or so from concept to completion, kind of a deal. Again, the whole thing with the house didn't quite happen the way that I wanted it to. Other factors at play accelerated the timeline greatly. But with the liquidation sale of my life the way I had it here for this apartment, the 3 envelopes that I had of selling cash, I don't know where they all went, but they got spent on things that I had to buy for the new space. And I'm so glad that those items were liquidated and the cash was there, because it sure made it a lot easier just to donate your old stuff and buy new certain new items to fit the space than it would be to try to jam things in that just plain do not fit. Because maybe if I was a small skinny person I could squeeze between things, but when you require a little more space to move and maneuver, having a tight area doesn't quite work well with your daily activities. I'm looking forward to the future, looking forward to next summer and next fall. Like I've mentioned earlier vlogs, this winter might be a little bit hard because there won't be the extra space to stretch out in like I'm used to. Winter activities may not happen this year like I'm hoping they will, but you never know with that. I kept my painting stuff and my painting workbench, hoping to get the creative bug back that I lost last season, get it back for this season, and make some more paintings. One, they will bring color to the wall in the room. 2, they will help pass the time in this little small space over the winter, especially the dark, cold winter months where a person can't get out of the apartment very much. This could be the beginning of a new journey, a new start, and the beginning of getting back on track to where I once was before everything being chaos and confusion and crippling debt. I don't regret my past. I don't regret the people that I've allowed into my life. I just regret wasting time on those that weren't serious about relationships. Wasting money on those that were just along for the ride. Allowing myself to be took advantage of. Thinking that they could love me the way that I love them, and they could never love a person the way I love them, because they are not capable of a true emotional connection, because they never allowed themselves to feel anything more than the superficial feeling of fake friends, fake nails, fake hair, you know, makeup and all that superficial stuff that people tend to paint themselves with when they're trying to hide who they truly are. So I'm hoping with these changes that I made, we can get back on track, start going the direction that's going to be a very interesting future. When things work out the way that I got them working out in my head, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a lot of video content. It's going to be a lot of adventures. I have to watch myself, pace myself, don't overdo it. But at the same time, well, the world is out there to enjoy and explore. Thanks for coming along on this here vlog, and as always, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.